What's up, my good people, and welcome back in to the Bully Ball Show on Sparks TV. I'm your host, Nino Sparks the Don, aka the Mid-Range Bully. Let's get it. Now, a lot to break down, a lot to decipher as always, but before we get into it, if it's your first time tapping in, or maybe you've tapped in before, go ahead, tap that like, tap that subscribe, tap that notification bell, stay tapped in. Here we go. So today, I want to talk my Los Angeles Lakers, the home team, who just defeated the Los Angeles Clippers last night in a close match. I believe it was 106 to 103. Came down to the last play where Norman Powell attempted to take a contested three-pointer from the right side of the floor. Wasn't a bad shot. But it kind of reminded me of when PG was with Indiana. He told CJ Miles, hey man, I got to take that. I'm pretty sure he had that talk with Norman Powell. Hey man, I got to take that. Or Kawhi got to take that. But either way it goes, it was a good game and it was a good win for my Los Angeles Lakers. And you could just tell from the jump that the king would not be denied. He was not going to lose to the Clippers. Not with everything that's been weighing in and how the Clippers own the Lakers, and then him and Russ's relationship. Russ don't even dab him up before the games and all of that there, which I'm not mad at that. Shit, y'all ain't friends, so what we faking for? Russ is a real one. I respect that, but the king just wouldn't be denied. He was dunking on people, he was shooting it from all angles, and any time we needed a play, he went and got it. And the reason I say that he wouldn't be denied is because most of the time when it comes down to the clutch, LeBron starts for whatever reason jacking up threes as opposed to driving down the fucking lane. He didn't do any of that. He was driving and attacking the whole game. So you could just see the intensity. He was turned up because the Clippers might end up being a playoff match for the Los Angeles Lakers. I would like to see that in the conference finals. Lakers versus Clippers. That would be beautiful. That would work out well for me, actually, being that I do street vending outside of the Staples Center, or what was the Staples Center, now the whatever the fuck they trying to call it. But even though we did win, I'm not taking too much away from it, other than the fact that LeBron and AD are turned up right now. But I'm not taking too much away from it because, one, we barely won. Norman Powell could have easily hit that three. Went in and out. And number two, I got to see us get... It's enough of this winning the game and losing the game. Winning the game and losing the game. And let me get to the biggest point. D'Angelo Russell. He knows he's getting traded. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. He knows he's getting traded, and he's playing like it. He's playing like he knows he's getting traded. You can see the lack of effort just is disgusting to watch. If I'm Darvin Ham, I know you got to play him because you know, his trade value or whatever, but you're actually diminishing him by playing him. Because if he's going to play like that, oh, you mad because you're coming off the bench. You're mad because they about to trade you. Play better. It's one thing that you suck at playing defense. It's another thing that now all of a sudden you can't find a bucket. He played well last night. But you could see at times there was a lack of effort, mainly on defense. You see guys blowing past them. You'll see the first effort, but no second effort. Like, oh, I tried to block the shot. Come on, man. And I was actually a D. Russell. I'm actually a D. Loden fan. I don't dislike the guy. I know people hang that stuff with Nick Young over his head. Hey, shit happens. I like D. Russell, but I like him even better on another team. Because we don't have another year to just... Which brings me to Rob Pelinka. Rob Pelinka, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt because you did pull off some spectacular shit last year. You know, that Russ contract looked untradeable. Kendrick Nunn looked untradeable. Only is he even still in the league? God bless him. But you did a magic trick. So I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you need to get it cracking, my boy. Because if you're this whole ideology, like we're just going to put everything on LeBron year after year and see if he can, how far he can get us, and then we'll get you some help along the way. You're asking for the same recipe as last season. You're going to drag your feet to the All-Star after the All-Star break. We might be 500 at that point. Be in the play-in, really, again. And for what? To get where? To get to the second round, maybe the conference finals again, and get blown out again because our 2-star role players gassed out because they got to do everything. Even if AR-15 does show up and starts playing like he is accustomed, how we're accustomed to him playing last season in the playoffs, even if he ramps that up and plays good in the playoffs, and Hachimura plays good in the playoffs, you're still asking a lot from AD and LeBron. We need another guy that can go get it. And when I mean go get it, I don't mean just, oh, he could put the ball in the bucket a little bit. I mean a guy that can take over a game. Guy LeBron and AD can throw the rock to, hey, he gonna take us there. Which brings me to the trade proposal. We'll start out with the obvious one, the one that we've all heard rumblings of. And that's with the Chicago Bulls for Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Alex Caruso. Now, I've done a video on this before, so I won't dive too much into that, but I just wanted to get that trade off first before I announce this second one. This trade seemingly seems like it's going to happen. At least maybe we get one of these guys. But it can't just be that's the trade we went and got. Alex Caruso. That's not going to cut it. As good as a player as he is, as good as he plays with LeBron. Yeah, he'll make you better defensively. Yeah, he can hit the three. But we've seen it time after time after time. Guys that are supposed to be 3-and-D, guys that are supposed to be shooters, come to the squad and they getting cooked on one end and they shooting bricks on the other end. Wes Matthews, Danny Green, Wayne Ellington, DJ Augustine. Is it DJ or AJ Augustine? Augustine. Is he even still in the league? Trevor Ariza. Like, it's plenty of guys that have come to the Lakers that were known for 3-and-D. That's what they done their whole career. And all of a sudden, they can't be found. So we can't just ride on Alex Caruso. That's not going to be it. And if you the Bulls, don't even think about AR-15. It's not happening. You're not getting Austin Reeves. You might not even get Hachimura. My trade proposal for that will be D'Angelo Russell. Okay, basically everybody not named LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Austin Reeves. If you really want Hachimura, we're not really married to him. We like him, but we don't love him. Pause. But yes, D'Angelo Russell, Gabe Vincent would be in that. If I had my way, Taurean Prince would be in that. Jackson Hayes would be in that. Vanderbilt would be in that. Maybe that gets it done. Maybe the Bulls, I'm hearing that they want to pivot. They don't want a full rebuild. You already in a rebuild. You just don't even know it. That Bulls team ain't going nowhere. I get it. Kobe White has played well. Hey, God bless him. I hope he plays his way into an all-star one day. That's not. In the Bulls, if you look in the late, you might be like, yeah, we know you want to get rid of them guys, but we don't want one of the guys you don't want to get rid of if you really want Zach LaVine. And if you're the Lakers, you're not falling for that. You're not going to tell me that Zach LaVine is this superstar player, but the nigga can't stay on the floor. Which that's my only issue with that trade. If we getting him, we got to get DeRozan too, or it doesn't work for me. Which brings me to my next trade proposal, the even better one, in my estimation. And that would be with the Cleveland Cavaliers for Donovan Mitchell, Max Strus, and Karis LeVert in exchange for D'Angelo Russell, Gabe Vincent. I'm trying to get Gabe Vincent up out of there. I'm sorry. We need to stop getting players from the Miami Heat. That shit ain't working. They not letting go of players that can contribute. That's facts. So yeah, D'Angelo Russell, Gabe Vincent, Taurean Prince, Vanderbilt, and Jackson Hayes. Maybe we even throw in a pick for you. That'd be 6 players for 3 players. Now, why does this work? Let's say, why does it work first for the Cleveland Cavaliers? Because for one, it seemingly seems as if you're already going to lose Donovan Mitchell. Or maybe you're not going to lose him because you got him signed up, but it seems as if a trade is almost imminent. Because for one, him and Darius Garland, even though they've been in and out of the lineup, mostly Garland, they play good together, but they're not great. They're better than the Hawks backcourt. They're better than the Wizards backcourt. Better than the Bulls backcourt. Better than Toronto right now. Shit, RJ Barrett just dropped what, 30-something? He coming. But when it comes to them top levels, you're not better than the Celtics backcourt. Nobody is. Hell, I don't even know if you're better than the Sixers backcourt. With Maxey and Middleton? Or Melton, excuse me. Melton? If y'all played them in the playoffs, I'm taking the Sixers. Now, I know the guards, they might outscore them. You know, Donovan Mitchell and Garland, they might have a game where they outscore the Sixers backcourt. But I'd still take the Sixers. You're not better than Milwaukee's backcourt. And we're talking about playoffs. We're not talking about in the regular season. In the playoffs, which one of these teams do I think you can beat? None of them. So what does that mean? That means you probably be a first-round exit, depending on who you match up against, or a second-round exit. But you're not a championship team like you think. You're not even close. You know how people are saying the Thunder are a piece away? The Cleveland, they're not a piece away. They're a few pieces away. And I don't know if they ever get there. I don't think they ever get another one unless LeBron goes back over there for some reason. So it would make sense to put another guard in there because Darius Garland wants the ball. He wants to be the point guard. D'Angelo Russell wants to be a 2. That works perfect. Gabe Vincent works good coming off your bench. You got you a 6-man. Vanderbilt and Taurean Prince, they help you. They give you what you don't got, which is defense on the wing. They're better defenders than Karis LeVert and maybe Max Strus. Jackson Hayes, that might be a stretch because you already got 2 bigs, but you like to play them together. So would this give you an opportunity to play them 2 together and then have another big that could come off your bench? and can contribute. Jackson Hayes has played well. I just think he'll play better on another team. Now, why would this work for the Lakers? Because now you got two guys that you could plug into your starting lineup and one guy that you could bring in as a sixth man who already knows his role. He's not going to come in thinking he should start, and I'm talking about Karis LeVert. He's not going to come in with an ego thinking that he should start and this, that, and third. He's just going to ball. Excuse me. He's just going to ball. And that would give you versatility in your lineup. That would give you shooting, spacing, and it'd give you a guy that can go win a game. And we've seen Donovan Mitchell turn up in the playoffs. That's what he does. He just hasn't had the supporting cast. And he's never had a teammate like LeBron. Or Anthony Davis, for that matter. So that would give you a lineup and put LeBron at his natural position, the position he was born to play, that he wants to play. He came to the Lakers to play, and that's the point guard position. So you got LeBron. That doesn't mean he's going to be bringing it up the court every time, but you've seen last night he made it a point to play the point. Like, if we're going to lose, we're going to do it on my watch, on my account. So that would give you a starting lineup: LeBron at the 1. Offensively, he'd be at the 1. Austin Reeves at the 2. Or Austin Reeves at the 2 or 3. Because Donovan Mitchell will be your 2 guard, your actual 2 guard. Really, on paper, Austin Reeves will be the 1. Donovan Mitchell will be the 2. LeBron will be the 3. You could play Max Strus as your stretch 4, and then AD. Or you could put LeBron at the 4, Max Strus at the 3. And that's defensively, because we know offensively LeBron's going to run the point. And the other 2 guys, Donovan Mitchell and Austin Reeves, they could play 2 and 3. And Max Strus provides threes and defense. And he can do a little bit more. Not really taking guys off the dribble, but he's a good cutter, slasher. He can rebound. He can do a little bit of everything. And AD will be AD in that lineup. Oh, excuse me. That tiredness is just coming on me. But yeah. I like that actually more than the Bulls trade, because I feel like Donovan Mitchell is more durable. I feel like he'd be a better fit alongside LeBron and AD. I think that he'll try to take on a role where he, let LeBron mentor him and kind of, and if you LeBron, it'd be a match made in heaven, because Donovan Mitchell would give you, he'd be like a Kyrie and Dwayne Wade put together. Game-wise, not saying he's going to measure up to them as a player, but game-wise, he can do what those 2 dudes do. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things shape up. Hopefully the Lakers make a trade sooner than later. I don't feel like they can just wait till after the All-Star break and, wait till the season's almost over and think that we're just going to get it together and bounce back to the conference final. It don't work that way. And it's a lot more teams that are hungry, that are healthy, and that are doing their thing. But yeah, that's all I got for free. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Who should the Lakers target, and should they be going all out right now? Or should they be composed? Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll tap back in later. Peace.